Hey guys, it's Mathel here once again with the Dual Strike Varunastra Duelist Trauma Stacking Endgame update. And by this point of the character, it hit level 95 and took down all endgame content, or Ubers and four-ways and stuff like that. Didn't end up trying Simulacrum because, I don't know, can't be fucked, I guess. It's not that much fun. And I don't think this would do very good at Simulacrum. Probably not. I don't know. Might be okay. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, got all the Ubers down. Regular sort of conquerors and bosses and stuff get pretty heavily chunked by Dual Strike at this stage. My character has something like 10 to 30 million DPS depending on buffs and heat shiver, freeze proc stuff, which against most Ubers probably isn't too relevant. But it is pretty substantial DPS all the same, and the playstyle is actually pretty damn snappy for a melee character. Like the Whirling Blades with the little Frost Blink and then just like a one tap of the screen typically is rather quick. I got to 95 fairly fast. I think almost faster than the Chieftain that could clear screens with the AoE Prolif. The main difference there just being this character zooms around a bit faster, while the other one screen clears faster. And at the same time, I did quite a lot of Sanctum, and Sanctum is good XP, especially at the high end. If you can zoom past it pretty quick, then Sanctum does give good XP. And this character was pretty damn good for Sanctum compared to the last one, and I do like me some Sanctum. So probably did like, I don't know, 8 to 10 of those, and sometimes they poop out some real good divines. Had one yesterday that gave 8 divines at the very end because I managed to dupe rewards with the relic and used or got up to like 4 divines of regular rewards. So it can be really good, and I'd say this character is a pretty nice Sanctum farmer, as most real good melee should be. If it's a real good melee character, it can like one tap quickly, it can freeze, it can zoom around quickly, then it should be really nice for Sanctum. But of course there's going to be better Sanctum characters out there. It's just that melee can be a nice one too. So for most of these like four ways and stuff, we are pretty good. It's just elemental damage that still fucks us, since this character has built extremely thick into physical damage reduction. It's not so much on the elemental reduction, but I did try to combat that a little bit. Since the last video, I did somewhat of a respec to get rid of any aura stuff, thus dropping determination, upping my life total by like 1,000, and also increasing my fortify by a bit. So what that did is just give me a higher life pool, a bit more EHP, and fortify is more generic, I suppose. Instead of just pure phys damage reduction, which is what determination was, with some extra armor, I went with fortify, which gives a bit of everything, and some more life. And determination, by the point of my physical damage reduction, wasn't really going to do too much, but that said, it does still help. So I'm not sure it was the correct play to remove it, because against the Ubers and stuff, so this is Cortex, and just be showing you Uber clips from now, I think. Against some of the thicker stuff where I stack up to about 20 trauma, it starts being pretty noticeable incoming damage-wise. Whereas with determination, even by 20 stacks of trauma, wasn't really feeling it. So it's rare that I actually need to get to 20 stacks of trauma, or it happens, because not too many things let you stand still and ramp that way. Like, I think, yeah, this first phase of Maven, I almost get there, and then she dies. So most things don't really feel the weight of the trauma, but later you'll see against Searing Exarch that I do have to basically like stop attacking. So that's because I don't have determination on anymore, and I stopped using it entirely. So yeah, like I said, I was trying to build phys damage reduction for this character without determination. It didn't go all the way on phys damage reduction, so it would have gone higher with that. And then I've got the glaring issue of elemental damage, because no spell suppress and no like max res does end up hurting, especially when fortified doesn't have huge duration. So a lot of the time when I have to run away from things, because Uber boss fight melee combat is, of course, terrible. I managed to kill all of them, but it's still terrible. It's not really fun to do. As a melee, for the most part, you have to run around a lot. You have to pick your moments when you actually get to attack. And yeah, your fortify drops off. My frenzies and my endurances drop off quite regularly. And the boot tech of Ralakesh, just getting my frenzy endurance back, is basically just always necessary. Like, I drop off stacks quite frequently and have to quickly put my boots back on just to get the charges back up. So it's pretty tedious and can be annoying. But that only really happened during Uber gameplay. Almost everywhere else, it's completely fine. It's nice to start off charges at full during Sanctums and stuff, so boots there helped a lot. And other than that, Fortify would rarely drop off on any other sort of fights. It's just really mostly the Ubering and all of that. So yeah, if you're going to try and play something like this, be warned that, yeah, the charge stacking and stuff can be a bit annoying. And on top of that, against Ubers, it's not going to be a cakewalk. You basically need to know the fights, and it's going to be shit either way. Character like this, though, and most melee, they're really, really enjoyable. Some of the funnest things to play up until you get to the Ubers, and honestly, they shouldn't really matter. Once again, I'll reiterate, killing all the Ubers, and I even killed Maven like 6 times, I think, and some Shapers several times. Killing all of them basically yielded nothing. You still have to get lucky to get anything out of it. Otherwise, yeah, just farm some other shit, and melee's quite fun. So, been a good character, had a lot of fun with it. I'm just leave you with a Searing Exarch kill, and you can see all the highs and lows of the fight itself, and how it goes to do an Uber and all that. So thank you very much for watching. See you guys next time. Trauma kind of gets a bit much, doesn't it? That's not trauma, did I get hit by a ball already? Does that just add? Was that trauma? I don't even know what the fuck killed me. Was it a ball? I just not pay enough attention to the balls. Hey, we ball hit totem. Dude, that ad got fucking shredded. Trinity's not up. Trinity didn't proc a single time just now. No! No! The walls were closing in, man! I didn't turn my auras on. Still no Trinity. Dude, there's so much cringe ground everywhere. How does that one-shot me? I've got like 17 million. Wait, my endurance is down. My endurances are probably down. 2 exceptional embers. Yeah, no, that's not too bad. Yeah. That dodge though, man, that was clean. Basically a 5-link fight. Did Trinity not go up a single time? Is yeah. In that case, that's still. Oh well. Had to try.